album has become the fastest selling album of the 21st century and the fastest selling album of all time here in the UK. After only 3 days worth of sales, has already become the fastest selling album of 2015 and has absolutely smashed the first week sales record set by NSYNC with over 3 million copies sold in the US. I'm talking about none other than Adele's brand new album 25, and here is my review. 25 was released on the 20th of November 2015 to XL Records. The album is seen as a pop, soul, folk, R&B album and features top name producers such as Ryan Tedder and Max Martin. It was the album that wasn't supposed to happen after Adele said that she wasn't going to return to the music industry, but now we have it. I've given it a thorough listen to give this a really thorough review. We'll start off looking at the album cover really quickly. Right here, it's her face. Again, a little bit older. That's it. The album 25, as you would expect from an Adele album, is a lot of piano-driven ballads, which features her amazing vocals. But where have I heard this before? Can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, that's right, it's her previous album, 21. I kind of expected this. To me personally, I don't think it sounds that much different to 21. It's still got the same piano ballads, it's still got her vocal-driven tracks, but I don't feel like she's done anything different with 25. I can appreciate that it is really good and there are a few niggly differences within the album, but to be honest, to me it just sounds like a dialed down version of 21. I don't think it's as good as 21. 21 was the album that hit you in the heart. It was raw, it was emotional, you could hear the emotion in her voice. It was just that relatable album that everyone bought because they related to it that much. But 25 kind of falls flat compared to 21 for me. I feel like she's kind of going off the hype of 21 and kind of rolling with it. And even though 25 is like absolutely smashed records, I don't think it's going to have the longevity that 21 had. Where 21 was all about breakups, it was a breakup album, it was full of emotion and anger. 25 focuses more about looking back, and being nostalgic and like closing up loose ties in the past. 25 is a lot about reaching out to past lovers who she had a lot of bad blood with and kind of rekindling that and finding who she was and like closing that chapter and moving on. 25, and you can hear in the lyrics, is all about her becoming a mother, about her growing up. It does show a lot of reflection in the past, how she wants to go back to how she was before the heartbreak and how she was that happy-go-lucky person. I feel like 25 would be the make-up album, not just making up past relationships, but making up for lost time. When you do a lot of things like Adele has, like becoming a mother and doing a lot of traveling around the world from the success that 21 had, she kind of lost a lot of time in her life, so I feel like 25 is that one where she's gonna rekindle with old friends, rekindle with everything and just get in a good place, which I feel like is a really good direction for her to go in. It's not the same as 21, but it's kind of current in her life right now. Tracks on there like the opening single Hello, Remedy and Love in the Dark, they are Adele's signature tracks, like the piano ballads. Like she's got her recipe for like the perfect Adele ballad track, and 25 has these in these tracks. And it's good that she handed them over. It shows that she can still be consistent with her original message. And to be honest, these tracks are pretty amazing. Hello, obviously the opening single, the commercial performance for that was amazing. Backing up these tracks with When We Were Young, this is also a piano-led ballad. It's another one of those, oh okay, another Adele ballad song. But you can appreciate it. She's got an amazing voice in it, and it just shows that her recipe for these tracks is working. And then Adele tries to go a little bit upbeat. She's got her track Send My Love to Your New Lover, which has been compared to Taylor Swift's I Knew You Were Trouble. It's upbeat, it's dancey, it's poppy. I don't think it's as upbeat and dancey as she wants it to be. It is a Max Martin produced track, and I don't think it's like his signature work. But it kind of works. I don't see Adele being that big disco queen anyway. She's kind of taken the upbeat sound and made it her own. Then she kind of delves into like folk, like soul stuff here as well, kind of like Rolling in the Deep was. The tracks I Miss You, Water Under the Bridge and River Lee kind of like has that really like funky soul like elements to them. It kind of does remind me of how like tribal like Rolling in the Deep was, and it's that unique like upbeat sound that Adele goes for that kind of works for her. These three tracks specifically, especially River Lee, I feel like that one's a really standout track to the album. Whether it's a single or not, I don't know, but it's gonna be one of those gems that everyone's gonna love, kind of like Rumor Has It. But to be honest, the album speaks for itself. It is a good piece of work. I still personally don't think it's as good as 21. It just sounds too much like 21 to me. The themes on it may have changed and become a bit more mature, and it has got a new message, which is why I think think this album is performing really well, but I don't think it's anything new in terms of music for Adele. My favourite track on this album still has to be Hello. I love how powerful that track is, I love how powerful her vocals are in that track, but not including that, I love River Lee. I love how like upbeat and tropical and funky that track is. That is the only track that I would say is very different to something that she hasn't done before. My least favourite track has to be Send My Love to Your New Lover. I know that's like a really popular track and everyone loves it, but I just don't think it goes anywhere. I think it's the second single as well, and it's not doing much for me at all. I was kind of disappointed when I first heard it. It just doesn't, I always skip this track when I listen to this album. Overall, Adele is slaying it. She's snatching so many weaves. She's literally not caring what anyone has to say, and good luck to her. There we go, that is the end of my review of Adele 25. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to know what your favourite and least favourite track is down there in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!